So guys, this is our sensor and this is the switch. So this you will store on the door and this on the wall. So whenever they come together, so LED turns on. So the door is open, now the door is closed. Open, close. So simple as that. Hello guys, welcome to learning microcontrollers. Guys, in this video, I'm going to show you how you can interface a PIC16F877A microcontroller with a reed switch. So reed switch is very important, especially with the doors. Like you want to see the door is open or closed, you can use the reed switch. It works on the magnetic field. So let's get started. So guys, this is our PIC16F877A microcontroller having 40 pins. It's a DIP version. And guys, this is a reed switch we have here. It has only 2 pins. As you can see, only 2 wires. I named the one as signal, other as the power. You can shuffle these two as well. You can take the other one as the power and this one as the signal. Doesn't matter. Now let's connect it. To connect it with the PIC, you will need a 10 kilo ohm resistor. Connect the signal to one end of the 10 kilo ohm resistor like this. From the same pin, you will take out your output. For the output, you can use any available digital input output pin of your PIC. I'm going to use a pin number C3. Now guys, from the other end of the 10 kilo ohm resistor, you send it to the common ground. In this way, whenever you can see that it has 2 parts. One is this part, another one is this part. This you connect to the door and this you connect to the wall, or you can go inverse as well. Whenever this part comes in front of this sensor, then this pin will send a 1 if you connect a 10 kilo ohm resistor at the grounding end. If you connect it at the power end, then it will send a 0. But in our case, we will get a 1 whenever these both sensors will come next to each other. So let's connect the power pin. Connect the power pin directly to the 5 volt of the PIC like this. Now guys, we will need a LED. So whenever the sensors are in front, LED will turn on. If they are away, LED will turn on. That's how I'm going to demonstrate it's working to you. So LED has 2 pins. One is longer, one is shorter. Longer is always the power and shorter is the ground. Now to connect the LED, we will need a safety resistor. 220 ohm will do fine. Connect the one end of the power pin, that is a longer pin, to the one end of the 220 ohm resistor. From the other end of this 220 ohm resistor, connect it to any available digital input output pin of the PIC. I'm going to use a pin number 20, that is D1. Now ground will go directly to the ground of the PIC like this. So guys, our connections are completed. Let me introduce you to the hardware. So guys, this is the hardware over here. You can see that I have this and the other one is this, and they are connected in the same way. This is the LED I'm going to use. Let's get to the micro C4 PIC to start the programming. Let me zoom in so you guys can see better. So this guys is the version micro C4 PIC 7.2.0. You can use the latest version as well. Latest is always better. Click on new project. This window pops up, new project wizard. Click on next. Write the name of the project. I write read switch tutorial by learning microcontrollers. Now guys, this is the path where you will store the files. And now guys, this is the microcontroller whichever you are using. I'm going to use the PIC16F877A and the crystal. I have 20 megahertz at pin number 13 and 14 of the PIC. Click on next and finish. Now guys, before you do anything else, first of all, save your work. Press Ctrl S, save the work. Now guys, we have only 2 things here. One, let me show you again. One thing we have over here is the you can say signal coming from the sensor at C3 and LED at D1. So C3 and D1 only 2 pins are being used. So first of all, we initialize the C3. Trace C.F3 equals to 1. 1 means it's an input pin. Now initially, since our pin sends a 1, this pin receives a 1 whenever both the sensors are in front, else it's 0. So initially it must be off. So whenever the sensor comes in front, only then it should give a 1. Now give some initialization delay, 10 will do fine. Now do the same for the LED as well. This is for the switch input. Now we go for the LED. Now for the LED at D.F1, just change the parameters. D.F1. Now as I told you above, 1 means its input, 0 means its output. LED is connected to the output pin like this. Now we move on to the forever loop. In the forever loop, I write while 1 starts here, forever loop ends here. Now first of all, we will need to read the value from the pin that is coming from the sensor. Oh sorry, we will need to read the value from the sensor. So I write if port C.F3 double equals to 1. If a value is being sent, Since the 10 kilo ohm resistor was at the grounding end, that's why the sensor will send a 1 whenever the other sensor comes in front, else it will be 0. Now, if the sensors are in front, and now we give some initial debouncing delay, that if still the sensors are in front after 20 milliseconds, like accidentally by any phenomena, if the sensors get triggered, so our circuit should not initiate. So I write here again ending brackets like this. Now, if the sensor gives a reading, like both the sensors are in front, and if still gives a reading after 20 milliseconds, then it should turn on the LED at D dot F1 like this, make it 1. Else LED at D dot F1 will remain off. So that's simple as that. So it's like whenever the door is opened or closed, then the LED is on, else it's off. So whenever the door is closed, it will be like LED is on. When the door is open, LED is off. It's simple as that. So let's build this code. Okay, check for errors. We have an error here. We gave a wrong bracket. It should be this. Okay, build again. Okay, it's built successfully. Go to the PIC16 programmer tool. Click on write. Okay, the new code is being written. Let's get to the hardware. So this is our hardware. Okay, I bring this sensor in front. See, the LED turns on, else it's off. See, it turns on whenever the sensor comes in front, else it off. See, again, see. So usually it's off whenever the sensors come in front, turns on. So guys, it is simple as that. I hope you guys learned something from this video. Thank you very much for your time. Have a nice day.